I'll never forget this day. Once I stepped out of the airport, the heat that fucking got to me, I went back into the airport. That's how crazy hot it was, bro. And I had only $20 on me. This $20 I used to pay the taxi to the accommodation. And then I had no money. What's going on, guys? As you can see, I am in London in the hotel room right now. I got here yesterday around 11 in the morning. And when I arrived at the airport, I was starving. I grabbed something to eat there at the Costa coffee shop, and then I came over to the hotel, dropped off my stuff, and I was still hungry. Didn't know what good places I could go to eat, and I didn't really care. I just wanted to get some food, bro. Went down the street, there's a burger spot, ate some burger and fries and all that stuff, and then came back to the hotel, went walk around a little bit, nothing much, just around the neighborhood. It's cold as shit, raining every 5 minutes, but I still had a little bit left for yesterday. So I walked around, see a little bit of that London thing, whatever is going on here. So anyways, this morning I woke up since 2:30, bro, because I'm still Doha mode. We are like 2-3 hours ahead of London. So I woke up in the middle of the night, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Now it's morning, like 8 in the morning. About to go down to the I'm about to go down to the shop, get a few things that I need here, and try to get some food. After that, hopefully I'll be able to work out. Make sure you guys watch the full video, because I'm about to go around and just see what's going on, and also I'll tell you guys why I'm here and all that good stuff. I do not have any fixed plans for today, but I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm definitely gonna be outside doing stuff, eating, workout, maybe a little bit of shopping, whatever, bro. Watch the full video and I'll share with you guys why I am in London right now. Going to the shop, get a few things. So look, bro, this is the straight out of the hotel. I might have to go back and get my hat. It's cold as shit, man. This wind going through my head is gonna make me sick. But anyways, this is where I am, man. The street right here. There are some shops down there. I'm gonna go there and grab a few things. Yeah, that's what I went to get. I'm ready for the weather. It's cold, and yeah, you have to protect yourself, man. Or at least I have to. Can't afford to get sick. So I'm about to go get some water, toothpaste and all that. I think the tap water here is drinkable, because I see some glasses and stuff in the hotel room, but I'm not trying to drink no tap water, bro. I can't afford to get sick out here, so I'm just gonna do what's safe. But yeah, London, man, early in the morning with it. Let me check the time. Shit, it's 8:55, it's almost 9 o'clock. That's how it is, man. This is the grocery store right here, close to me. About to go in there and get a few things. See my hands ashy as fuck because it's cold and I have no lotion in here. So that's one of the things I need to get. I got what I need for now. I'm gonna go in and get ready, go get breakfast somewhere else. I'm liking this weather, man. It's cold, but it's nice. Early in the morning. Still looks, it's 9 a.m., not early in the morning, but it feels like 6. I was thinking if I come over here, I'm gonna be cold, I'm gonna hate it, but it's nice, not bad. Outside again, about to go to Starbucks and get me a coffee. Shit, how do I do this? So right outside of my hotel, just at the back, it's a Starbucks. I'm gonna go over there, get a coffee. I ate some croissants that I bought from the store when I went out, and that was really good. Now I feel like having a coffee in this cold. So that's what we're about to do right now. You shed real blood, I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. Too easy. I can do it. But yeah, this is London, man. Early in the morning with it. People walking, people going to work, people going to wherever they're going. It's giving me a little bit of Frankfurt vibes. Yeah, this is it, man. Right here, central London, as they call it. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit. About to get in Starbucks here and get me a coffee, chillax a little. So look, I just grabbed me a coffee, chilling. It's beautiful, man. I really didn't think I would like London like that, but so far it looks like a place I will enjoy. This is the spot for lunch. About to get some proper food. All I ate yesterday was some burgers, fries, bread. Today I'm looking forward to some rice. Here we go, man. Let's get it. So look, bro, I'm back in the hotel. Went out, had some food, and really nice food. It was like Arabic style and all that. The people who actually work there speaks Arabic. I think the Egyptians, I don't know, bro. The food was good. Left off, went get some coffee, and I also stopped by Foot Locker, grabbed me a pair of Jordan ones. My favorite just happens to be the all white ones. I always keep a fresh pair of this, and obviously I work out in them once they start getting old and then they're all scuffed up and I buy another one. I prefer always like high cut Jordan ones, but it's so hard to find them in these, man. The all whites is all mid. I've been looking for them for last 2-3 months, bro. I checked everywhere in Doha, couldn't find them. I thought, okay, I'm not just gonna buy it. I'll wait until maybe I travel or something, I can get them. Came over here, still can only find the mid. And I've been wanting them for a long time. The ones that I have are all messed up. So I got the mix. Anyways, came back to the hotel and I figured it's already dark now outside. I will be going out again, but I'm not going to be filming. I don't want to carry the camera at night trying to figure out how to record in the dark. So I thought, let me just turn this video to a story time and talk to you guys a little bit about how I got here. Because one question that I get asked a lot is, man, why did you move to Doha? Why did you go to Doha? Because for a lot of people, they have the luxury and opportunity to be able to travel wherever they want, so they get to choose where they travel. And they don't quite understand how it works for us Africans, or for most of us, or how, yeah, I would just say for most of us, because if you're African, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We don't really have the opportunity or the luxury of just getting up and going anywhere. Like, this freedom of movement is not a reality for us, bro. If you have any of the African passports, you know that you don't really have freedom of movement. Wherever you want to go, or most of the countries you would want to go to, somebody has to approve for you to go in the form of a fucking visa, bro. So you can't just really travel. Other human beings have to decide where you can go. So when people ask me this question, to them, because they come from countries where they can just travel anywhere, they never have to apply for a visa. It's just like, bro, you don't understand. Like, I didn't choose to come to Doha. I came to Doha because that's the only place I could go to at the time. That was the first opportunity I had to travel. I had just finished my studies in Gambia. I was 22, 23 years old. And I was just sitting around, basically wasting my time there, not doing much. And when the opportunity came for me to move to Doha, I hopped on it. And it was a time when some of my friends were already there, and I had all the stories about the horrible things that were going on with them, how they were struggling there and all that. And I still chose to go there because it's like, okay, I'm in Gambia. I'm not getting any younger. My father had just passed away. My brother passed away. I was super stressed out. I just needed to get out of there, bro. Like, even though I know that going to Doha would probably be so much harder than staying in Gambia, because that's where I'm from. And I have my family, I was living good. I wasn't struggling in Gambia, bro, but I had to step out of that to go and try to make a life for myself, because at that point, it's like, I have to take care of my mom, I have sisters, blah, 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 bro. I don't just want to sit around here doing the things that I was doing, messing around, chasing girls, partying and all that. When I know like my father just passed away, my brother passed away, I was super depressed. I was ready for change basically, but it's not like I had the luxury of saying, I'm going to New York or I'm going to London. I couldn't go anywhere, bro. I didn't have the fucking money to even buy a ticket to those places if I wanted to. Even to go to Doha, I had to get help to buy the ticket. But what I'm saying is, I did not go to Doha because I chose to go there. I went there because that's the only place I could go. So if you're African, if you're Gambian, you know that we don't really have the luxury of traveling wherever we want to go, which is really sad. So when people ask me this question, why did you come to Doha? Now, when they meet me and ask me this question, it's just like, it takes me, it always like makes me pause for a few seconds not knowing how to answer that question, because it's like, bro, you don't understand. You don't understand, like, because for them, like, again, they just think that they can just go wherever, so they don't ever think about that. But for me, it's like, yeah, I just came to Doha because my friends were here. I don't want to go into details about that when I meet people, bro. I just give them whatever answer I can come up with, which is usually, yeah, my friends were there, I'm not lying about that. But it's like, I don't want to give them all the details about all this shit, bro. It makes me sad to even tell these stories, and I don't even want to talk about it most of the time. So it's like, I just tell them whatever I tell them and keep it pushing. But the point I'm trying to make is, back then, I did not have the privilege or the opportunity to travel wherever I wanted to. I didn't even know a country called Doha until it was time to come to Doha. My whole life as a youngster, especially Gambians, when everybody want to go to the US, Europe, somewhere, that was like the goal growing up, because everyone you know who traveled went to those countries and came back and lived that life and all that. Nobody knew about Qatar or any of these Asian countries back then. At least for me, that's how it was. So like, but the point I'm making is, then I didn't have the privilege or the opportunity to choose where I wanted to go and go there. But now, because I took that action, because I made that sacrifice to get away from the comfort of my family, being around my friends in Gambia, living the life that I was living alone, chilling, doing whatever I was doing. Back then, I didn't have the privilege to go wherever I wanted to go, but because I was willing to take that step, because I was willing to make that sacrifice and walk away from my family, the comforts of my home, my friends, and all that, and go to a place where I did not know anything, I didn't have any work experience. And going there, I already knew what was going on there, because my friends were there. The contract that I signed in Gambia to be able to go to Qatar was like $200, bro. It was nothing. I never worked construction, but the contract I signed was a construction job. If you know anything about the Middle East, it's hot as shit. So I signed that bad contract to get out of Gambia and go to Qatar and work as a laborer. It wasn't for the money, because the money wasn't there. And obviously, that's a job I never did. It was horrible, crazy hot. I literally seen people faint in that heat because it was super hot. But not only that, even that like $200, you were not getting it. It went to a time where I was literally begging people to be able to get money to buy food, and I had people back home sending me money in Qatar to be able to afford some fucking food, bro. If you had one meal a day, bro, you were lucky. That's how we were living. And most of the guys that I was there with, because it was a bunch of us from Gambia that they just brought there to work construction. All these people never worked construction in their life, but because of out of desperation, people just want to go anywhere and get out of Gambia. We all went there. Most of the guys left. They went back when things got really, really difficult, really crazy. You're waking up. Sometimes we went to work, sometimes we didn't. Sometimes you work, you get paid, sometimes you didn't get paid. People are literally starving there. We did not have any food. The days that you went to work, you left the house at 6 a.m. and you never come back until like 8 p.m. for that amount of money, which for the most part, you never get the money anyway. So I said it to say this. I knew that that's what the situation was, but I still went there because I needed change. I knew that in order for my life to change, maybe that's what I had to go through. I had to go through that. Maybe I didn't have to, but at the time, that's how I see it. Like, fuck it, bro. I don't care what's in Qatar. I'm going there. All my friends were telling me, don't come, bro. It's crazy out here. Everybody wants to go back home. You don't want to come here. I still went, bro. I landed in Qatar on the 1st of June, 2013 on a Monday, bro. I will never forget this day. Once I stepped out of the airport, the heat that fucking got to me, I went back into the airport. That's how crazy hot it was, bro. And I had only $20 on me. This $20 I used to pay the taxi to the accommodation. And then I had no money. Once I arrived at the accommodation, I found my friends sleeping in bunk beds, people lying around on the floor. It's a fucking mess, bro. I was sad as hell, but I knew real life has started here, right now, and we have to survive. And I'm not going back home no matter how hard it gets here. I'm gonna have to figure it out because that's what I came here for. I already knew it was hard, so I came here knowing that it was hard, so there's no excuses, and I'm not going back like making excuses. No matter what happened, I'm gonna try to figure a way out here. So evening came around, I arrived maybe 3 p.m. or something like that. Evening came around, the guy who works for the company came through. I was the newest Gambian there, I was the last person to come. And the guy came through, collect my passport from me, bro. Me standing there, handing my passport to another man because you can't leave. If you want to leave, they have to approve for you to leave. So they're basically fucking kidnapping you at this point. So I gave my passport to this guy and he just left. And I was just standing there, man, thinking about what the fuck is my life? Like, this guy just took my passport from me. I can't basically go anywhere right now. If I wanted to go home, I can't go home. And I was like, whatever, bro, I don't want to go home anyway. Keep the passport, man. So time went on. I did that construction job. It was really horrible, bro. It was like so many of us living in this room, people sleeping in bunk beds. Again, like we're going to work in the heat. This fucking guy who was like our supervisor and stuff, Syrian guy, always screaming at people. Every fucking day was a mess at work. Some of the guys wanted to kill him. Everybody's frustrated. You're at work all day, not eating. That's how we were living for like 2 years, bro. After 2 years, the company collapsed because all the people that this guy brought from Gambia to start this company, none of us were construction workers. So we didn't know what to do at this fucking construction sites, bro. We just went there and fight with the supervisors all day. Gambians are a headache, bro. Like, we wouldn't take shit from this fucking supervisor. So it was a mess to manage us and to work with us. And then the guy was like, fuck this whole company. Because back then, it was like many years ago. 12, 13 years ago, the World Cup was just being talked about and there was a lot of construction going on in Qatar and it was an opportunity for construction companies. So this guy just brought us and started this company, but because we didn't know what we were doing and he couldn't like manage us, everybody was a rebel because we were fucking frustrated and hungry and broke and angry, and the company didn't work out. So after 2 years, the guy was like, okay, everyone go find a job. I'll let you free, because then even if you have a job before, if the company doesn't approve, you can't change the job. You have to stay with them until the amount of time, which is 2 or 5 years contract, is finished. So, but when his business didn't work out, he was like, everybody can just go, man. I'm tired of you people anyway. So everyone went their separate ways, started looking for jobs. Because he was like, if you don't have a job before 2 months, I'm just gonna send you back to Gambia. So a lot of people went back to Gambia. Everybody was like trying to get a job. I got lucky and started working at the mall, which one of the Gambians got a job there before me and he hooked me up. I went there and did the interview and all that, and I started working as a salesman in the mall. Remind you, the whole time I was doing the construction, even if I didn't know when my next meal was gonna be, I still worked out. We had a nasty gym there in the accommodation. I still went to that gym and work out, bro. I went to work construction the whole day without fucking food. Came back in the evening at 8 p.m. from 6, and I still went to the gym and get a workout because that was the only thing that kept me alive, bro. I look forward to that fucking pump I was getting on an empty stomach at the end of the day because I was already working out in Gambia. So like, this is just what I did. So I was in kind of decent saved, and whenever I had a little bit of money, I would buy some clothes, you know, just look presentable, bro. Because you're looking for an opportunity to get out of that mess, so you have to be ready for it. So I would like stand in front of the accommodation dressed up with my necktie. You think I'm a fucking lawyer, and people would just give me a ride, drop me off to the city because we lived outside. But when people saw me there, they thought maybe I missed my transportation or something because I looked, you know, like I got something going on. So they would just pick me up, drop me off at the in the city, and I'll look for a job and all this, so I get to make some friends, and they would like pick me up after they finish their working hours. They would just tell me, come back here, I'll return you to your accommodation and all that. So anyways, I started working at the mall, and I was in shape already. So in this place I was working, it's called Go Sports, where they sell a lot of sporting equipments, including gym stuff, gym equipment and stuff. So I was in the gym section when a lot of personal trainers would come there and buy gym equipments. We're selling treadmills, all kind of stuff. So I started meeting people there that are working in gyms and stuff. So when they saw me, like, man, what are you doing here? You should be working like in a gym or something. Because even in the store, bro, I was still pumping up in front of fucking customers, bro. I didn't give a fuck. I would work there just to get a workout, you know. So they stopped me from working out during working hours, obviously, because I'm sweating in the fucking store, bro, with customers around. What I did was I would just wait until after working hours when the whole store is closed. I just stayed in there and get a workout before I go home. That's how I was doing it. But again, I started meeting personal trainers. I asked questions about where I could get like a personal training certification, how I could change to that job and stuff. And I was already very familiar with the gym environment and the gym equipment in the store. When people buy these gym equipment, I'll help them like install it in their houses. So I was already like training people like that. I started doing that. And then fast forward, I'd get my first certification, resigned from that store, and went to work at one of the gyms. Work at this gym for just 2 weeks. They shut down the gym, bro. Now I'm in between the store and the gym because my visa or my residency was not transferred to the gym yet. And now the gym is shut down, but I don't want to go back to the store, bro. I have a big ego. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna have to figure it out because I'm not going back to the store. I already resigned from that job. Whatever. Bro, I stayed in Doha for 8 months without a job. But before that, I stayed in Doha for like 3 months without a job, and the store kept on calling me like, if you don't change your QID or your residency to wherever you're working, we'll just cancel it and you have to go back to Gambia because you're not working for us anymore and we cannot have you under our company sponsorship, because then if something happened to you, we are responsible. So when the time finished and I still didn't have a job, they just canceled my visa. Now I'm fucked. No money this whole time I'm there, not working, not having any money, and then now my visa is cancelled. I don't want to go back to Gambia, bro. I felt like I already had something going on working at the store, and then I left that job, and now here we are again, ground zero. I went to fucking Kenya, bro. Excuse me. Went to Kenya, and one of the guys that I met at the store when I was working there, he owned a personal training company. So he has a company where he hires personal trainers and send them off to hotels to train clients, and that's how he makes his money, and he pays the personal trainers commission. So I talked to this guys like, okay, no problem, we'll help you out, we'll get you a new visa, just exit the country, because then you have to leave the country and come back with a new visa, because I'm illegal now. I left, go to Kenya, stayed there for like a week or whatever. The guy did my visa, new visa, sent it to me in Kenya. I came back with that visa, start fresh again. But at least now I'm working as a personal trainer, what I always wanted to do, but I have no money. Like the first client that this guy gave me, bro, I was walking on foot to go train this guy. I was messed up, bro. I didn't have any money, but I'm like, this is not gonna take long. All I need is 1 or 2 months of getting a few clients and I'll get back on my feet, bro. Let's go. The important thing is I'm back, I have my papers, and I'm working as a personal trainer. That's what I wanted to do. And this guy gave me a nice accommodation for the first time I lived alone. Had a pool in the nice villa with a pool, barbecue area. It was cool. I lived with other trainers, a bunch of girls in the crib. I was chilling, even though I didn't have no money. Anyways, fast forward, worked at that company, became very successful in that company, moved on, worked in another company, became a manager, personal trainer, head coach, fitness manager, resigned from there, and here we are today. I'm doing my own thing, doing my own business, online coaching, some personal training, all that. I said all that to say, wherever you are today in your life, whatever you feel like you need to do to get to the next level of your life, just do it, bro, even if it is hard. Because for you to go through that period of hardship in your life, to be able to change your life, is way easier than staying there. If I stayed in Gambia, or if I when back in Gambia after I came to Doha, I probably wouldn't be here today. I'm in London right now. I finally get to choose where I want to go. I finally get to choose which fucking part of the world I want to live in, where I want to work, where I want to travel to, where I want to go on vacation. Now I can answer that question when I go somewhere and people ask me why I go there, because I go to places where I want to go. Now I finally get to the point where I have freedom to travel and go wherever I want to go. Since then, I've been around the world, bro. Fucking everywhere almost. I've been to so many cities, so many countries, all the big cities in the world I've visited. And I choose to now go to these places. I'm in London right now. I'm gonna be here for another, I don't know, 3-4 days. Go back to Doha. It's gonna be right before Ramadan. After Ramadan, I'm supposed to be in the US. Hopefully something's coming now, you know. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Maybe I'm rambling a little bit, but you guys understand the story, and everything I'm telling you here is exactly how it happened. I'm gonna tell more stories about this because I leave out some of the details, but basically this is a true story. This is how I got here. But the message of this video or of this story is that make that move, bro. Even if it is uncomfortable, go through that period of discomfort in your life, because that's probably the price that you have to pay in order to free yourself, in order to get to that next level, whatever that next level is for you. Don't just sit there and complain about life being hard. That's why nowadays I get a lot of messages from Instagram, and it's usually some African brothers like, yeah, Gambian, African, whatever, bro. I'm new in Doha, I need some help, bro. Please help me, life is hard, this, that. And that always piss me off, bro. Because if you're gonna, obviously, I'm not being pissed off because you're asking me for help. I think it's very important for people to ask for help when they need it. I still get help. I'm lucky to have great people in my life at different points that help me out, like this guy that I just mentioned who helped me get the visa and all that. But the point is, when you're asking someone for help, don't cry about your situation. Don't try to make this guy or this girl or this woman, whatever, feel guilty. Don't try to put them in a situation where you want them to help you, and if they don't help you, they're gonna be guilty by you crying about your situation. Because if you're asking me for help and you're just telling me about how hard your life is, how not easy your life is, how this, how that, just crying about it, it pisses me off, because that message is telling me that, oh, you think my life is easy? You think I just got here, bro? A lot of these guys who are talking like that to me, they're actually in Doha working at a hotel, or they're working security. Bro, I did not have a job. I was working construction, bro. So I know how hard life is. Don't come here and try to make me feel guilty if I don't help you by crying about your situation. Just ask for help. Look, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still struggling. I need help with 1, 2, 3. That's it. Don't cry about your situation trying to kill people, because, bro, I know more about hardships than you. Don't just see my fucking Instagram highlights and think that, oh, I just got here and life has always been easy and I'm chill, bro. You are not going to half of what I went through to get here. And I hope you don't. And I'll help you best way I can. But it's not gonna be because I'm guilty if I don't help you. I'm not gonna help you because of guilt. That just pissed me off, bro. Again, if you're crying about how hard your situation is constantly, when you're asking for help, you're telling the other person that their life is not hard. I know more about hardships than you probably do. So stay strong, guys. Work hard, believe in yourself, bro. Even if it is hard, bro, don't allow yourself to lose that belief in yourself. Sometimes it's very hard to stay strong and keep on believing when everything is fucked up. But that's the moment when you really, really need to believe. Because when you go through that step, it's like a test in life, bro. For me right now, it's like nothing phases me, because I've already been through the worst of the worst, bro. I can't even, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna end this video here, and I'll be doing more stories like this to let you guys know more about how I got here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe, and stay strong. Peace.